It was a battle of the birds Monday night in Davison, as the Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eaglets faced off against the Utica Eisenhower Eagles, with the winner advancing to the MHSAA Regional Finals. As the game got underway, you could immediately tell that this was going to be a defense-heavy ball game. Eisenhower scored the first points of the game and seemed to be getting traction early against the Eaglets. Strong defensive stops and capitalizing on St. Mary's missed plays propelled them to an early lead. But late in the quarter, the Eaglets came roaring back thanks to strong plays from Allie Crichton and Brooke Shockey, with strong teamwork helping the Eaglets to retake the lead, albeit a small one, at the end of the quarter, 8-7. In the second quarter, the Talons came out from both sides of the court. Eisenhower once again stunning the crowd with electrifying gameplay and catching St. Mary's off guard. But they were not to be deterred. Brooke Shockey lived up to her name and shocked the crowd with some clutch shots for the Eaglets and passes to Reese Holton, further benefiting the Eaglets' offense. But by the end of the half, Eisenhower had gotten themselves into a groove, taking over the lead and leaving St. Mary's with a 6-point deficit at halftime, 21-15. The problems for the Eaglets continued in the third quarter. More big takeaways and strong moves from Eisenhower's defense only made the distance grow between the two teams. The teamwork of Crichton and Shockey brought some more points to the board, but the deficit had grown to 12 points by the end of the quarter, 36-24. However, despite the score, the Eaglets refused to give up and put together a masterclass performance in the final quarter. While Eisenhower continued to score, the Eaglets began taking more risks and reaping the rewards of their actions. Gradually, the distance between scores began to shrink as St. Mary's delivered clutch three-point shots and capitalized on the mistakes of Eisenhower to nearly double their score and to keep this game alive all the way to the end. It was a valiant effort by the Eaglets, but sadly it came just a minute too late. Eisenhower held on to their lead and punched their ticket to the regional finals with a final score of 53-46. They continue on to face Clarkston, while Orchard Lake's season comes to an end.